Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this class. This is mathematics class, and today we'll be studying how to find the coefficient of x raised to power m if you have a binomial expansion problem of the form x plus open bracket x plus y all raised to power n. In our previous classes, we actually started the study of the general term in a given binomial expansion. We looked at the term independent of x, we looked at the middle term and the general term in a given binomial expansion. So in this class, we'll look at how to find the coefficient of x raised to power m. So the coefficient of x raised to power m is the coefficient of the term having x raised to power m. The question is, how do we get that term having x raised to power m? So you have a binomial expansion problem of this form, open bracket x plus y all raised to power n, and you want to get that term having x raised to power m so that you can get the coefficient. You use the general term formula, which states as follows: c sub r plus 1, which is equals to n combination r, multiply x raised to power n minus r, y raised to power r. Of course, your x is just a notation. It's standing for the first quantity inside the bracket, while y is standing for the second quantity inside the bracket. So we'll illustrate that with the help of this example. In this example, they ask us to find the coefficient of x raised to power 20 in the expansion of open bracket x squared plus 3x all raised to power 12. We have that c sub r plus 1 is equals to what? N combination r. What is n? The index of the bracket. What is the index of bracket here? 12. So I have 12 combination r. Right? Then we have x raised to power n minus r. What is x? X is standing for the first quantity you have inside the bracket. What's the first quantity we have inside this bracket? The first quantity we are having here is what? X raised to power what? 2. So we have x raised to power 2. So x raised to power 2, that's the first thing we have inside the bracket here. That is standing for this, x is standing for it. So you have to raise it to the power what? N minus r. So raised to power n minus r. Then multiplying y raised to power r. Y is standing for the second thing you have inside the bracket. What's the second thing here? 3x. So 3x raised to power what? R. So this is what we have. So we are looking for the term. So we can simplify the index of x here, right? So this will be 12 combination r. Then if you simplify the index of x, we'll have x raised to power 2 all raised to power n minus r, right? So to simplify the index of x here, we'll have x, then raised to power. By the law of indices, you multiply the index of x. The index of x here is 2. The index of the bracket is what? N minus r. So we'll multiply 2 multiply n minus r. 2 multiply n is 2n. Minus 2 multiply r is what? 2r. Then we'll have, in this bracket, we'll have what? 3x all raised to power r. So we are going to have 3 multiplied by 3 raised to power r, x raised to power what? R. So we'll simplify further. So this is what? 12 combination r. Then we'll have, we combine the index of x now. We combine the index of x now. Then plus the index of x here, which is what? Plus r. Then multiply by what? 3 raised to power what? R. So I've combined the index of x. So if you simplify further, this is 12 combination r. Then we have x raised to power 2n minus 2r plus r will give you what? Minus r. Minus r. Then multiplying 3 raised to power what? R. So what is the index of x here? What is the index of x? The index of x here is 2n minus r. What is the index of x in the one you want to find the coefficient of? Index of x here is what? 20. So it means that 20 is the same thing as what? 2n minus r, right? So this implies that 20 is equals to what? 2n minus what? R, right? So this implies that 20 is equal to, what is n? N is what? The index of the bracket. That's 2 times what? 12. 2 times 12, then minus what? R. So this implies that 20 is equal to 2 times 12 is what? 2 times 12 is 24. Then minus R. So you can collect 24 this side. So it implies that 20 minus 24 is equal to what? Minus R. So by simply moving 24 this side, so this implies 20 minus 24 will give you what? Minus 4 equals what? Minus r. If you divide both sides by coefficients of r by minus 1, you are going to get what? That r is what? 4. So r is 4. So by the general term formula, I have t sub r plus 1 to be equal to, remember we have simplified it and we got what? 12 combination r, and we have x raised to power 2n minus r multiplied by 3 raised to power r. This is what we got. It's because of space, that's why I cleaned the place. So we are going to have t sub r is what? 4. So we substitute 4 plus 1, which is equal to 12 combination 4, then multiplying x raised to power. Remember we equated 2n minus r to be what? 20. So x raised to power 20 multiplying by 3 raised to power r is what? 4. 3 raised to power 4. So this will be 12 combination 4 is 12 factorial divided by 4 factorial multiplying 12 minus 4 factorial. Then multiplying x raised to power 20 multiplying 3 raised to power what? 4. Remember that n combination r is equal to n factorial divided by r factorial multiply n minus r factorial. That's basically what I used here to expand this 12 12 combination 4. So this, we can expand this 12 factorial. So we have this will be equal to 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 factorial. Then I stop at 8 factorial in the expansion of 12 factorial because 12 minus, we are having 12 minus 4 factorial down here. 12 minus 4 is 8. So we have 8 factorial down here. I will cancel that 8 factorial. So we are going to have all divided by 4 factorial, 8 factorial. This 4 we have this, that is this 4 factorial. 12 minus 4 is 8. We have factorial, 8 factorial. Then multiply what? X raised to power 20. X raised to power 20 multiply by 3 raised to power 4 is what? 3 raised to power 4 is 81. So this dot is the dot multiplication. So 8 factorial will cancel 8 factorial, right? So this will be 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 divided by 4 factorial is what? 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So you are expanding 4 down to what? 1. Then multiply by what? X raised to power 20 multiply by what? 81. So 4 times 3 is what? 12. That will cancel this 12. And 2 can divide 2, 1. 2 divide 10, I have what? 5. So in the simplification, we have 11 times 5 is what? 55 times what? 9 times what? We have 81 here. Then x raised to power 20. So what is the coefficient of x raised to power 20 this? So 55 multiplied by what? 9 multiplied by what? 81. So if you use calculator and simplify it, you get the final answer. So this is the coefficient of x raised to power 20 in the expansion of the quantity given to us. So we are going to solve more examples on this. So see you in our upcoming class. Bye.